Oh boy.
Guess who's back? Back again.
Wait, is that the... Oh wait, I...
Podcast's back. Tell a
I didn't know
friend.
You made a group for it, Sophie. I didn't realize you made a group for it.
Oh, no, it was
Welcome
somebody else.
to episode 52 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. If you like what you see, we talk about VR and online topics every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/turtledude01. You can also find all previous episodes on YouTube under the same name, turtledude01. Like, subscribe, comments, all that fun stuff. And today we're talking about holiday traditions.
Ooh. I just thought of a good question we could start off with.
Go for it.
For Christmas, when did you realize Santa was not real? Like, what age?
Shh. We're not going to talk about that because he's real, remember?
I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey, it was a good idea for a question. It's one of those things, like...
Well, allegedly
We're not
they
gonna
found
ruin it.
they found where someone similar to Santa apparently goes by the name Saint Nicholas. I don't know if it's the same guy, but they found him in Turkey. Did you hear about that?
Uh-huh. Interesting.
Yeah, definitely give it a look into. I only read a little bit of the article, but it's alleged right now. I don't know if maybe they're afraid the red man's gonna see. Actually, yes,
The
he is.
question I want to start with. What did you do for Christmas when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, well, I was sick for most of the early Christmases because it seems like this time of year I always got sick, like either an ear infection or it would be
Is that a soy boy?
an ungodly flu. Pardon?
It's a freaking soy boy. Wow.
Oh,
You sat on Santa's lap and he had your grandpa's watch on. What? Okay then. Anyway.
Hello, boys.
Hello.
So Stealth, what did you do for Christmas and New Year's as a kid? Well, mostly Christmas. We're talking about Christmas first.
Sometime around middle school, my dad would always host, or my dad and my stepmom would always host a get-together for the holidays. Otherwise, nothing major beyond that.
Yeah, it was usually like a semi-big family gathering for one side or the other, for depending on which holiday it was, whether it be Christmas or New Year.
Yeah.
Just one
What
of those things,
inadvertently became a tradition for my side, at least, because they didn't have enough room at their house for enough people to sleep at because they'd have other family visiting. My dad would always hook us up, and it's going to happen again this year, with the hotel room so we can come back the next morning and not have to drive all the way back because he lives 40 minutes away from me.
That's not that
And my God, the hotel rooms he hooks us up with are better than my apartment. That's saying something.
Jesus.
Unless you're drinking, that's not that far.
What?
I was gonna say that's about the same distance to my parents' house. We drove
40 minutes
out there
is how
every
long
year.
I have to drive to get to the next town.
Yes, but if it lasts on until midnight, the party, I'd rather not drive 40 minutes back, try and sleep, get a 4-year-old in the car, and then drive 40 minutes back.
Oh, yeah, I guess if you're going back and forth, that makes sense, yeah.
If it were just me, I wouldn't have a problem, but I got 3 other people to cart, so...
As well as a child, so it's a no.
I'm accounting her in that 3, so...
Oh.
Well, so me as a kid, we always had,
Also,
because my
hi,
parents were divorced, We had Christmas Eve at my dad's, and then Christmas Day at my mom's, I believe. We always used to go back to my mom's the night of Christmas Eve into Christmas Day. So I got 2 Christmases right in a row. One at my dad's, one at my mom's. Basically every year that I can remember. At my dad's, it was basically just me and my sister, and we'd sometimes go like tubing or something the day or two before. Because snow, you know, pretty normal up here. Go have fun.
Yeah, we don't do that down south.
Maybe go snowmobiling for a while. And then at my mom's, we this is the weird thing. I want to know if you guys have similar experience. So, the order of who opens presents first. At my mom's, it was always the youngest goes first, and then you just go from youngest to oldest.
Yep.
And then you start over. And if you get down to like 5 presents left and one person has like 1 and everyone else has 5, we would just skip them for a bit. Sort of let it even out. Yeah. So that did you guys have like ring around the
Not
rosy
really.
style fucking
Like, we would all
Pretty much
order
this-
one present at a time. Like,
Yeah,
for each
one
person
present
that was
or-
there and they got a gift.
We always started with the Christmas cards first, and then we went to the presents.
That too. Thank you, Circuitry. That's what we did.
Mm.
No. It was stockings, which included the cards for me and small gifts, and then you got to the bigger presents.
Oh, here's a good one. So one year, I didn't want candy. I wanted healthy stuff. And I told my mom, and I told Santa, because I got to go sit on his lap. I told him that I wanted healthy stuff, like nuts and fruits. So my stocking was filled with nuts that year.
What would you like for Christmas, little boy? Nuts!
Oh. So you had a sack of nuts.
You fucking squirrel.
I was eating nuts for like a
Squirrel
month
dude.
because there was so many nuts. But
You
damn,
turned-
those nuts were good.
I think this is the
Someone
one
put
time I can
that-
say you turned a stocking into a nut sack. That's essentially what happened.
I love that.
Yeah. I still
No,
got
yeah.
candy, but I also got a bunch of nuts.
So you got a nut
Trying to
sack
At my
for
think.
grandma's
Christmas?
house.
My God.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what all I got in my stocking. Like, did any of y'all ever get the Cole gum? It was just a bag of Cole, but it was chewing gum, actually.
Yeah.
My
I've
brother
done that
got
before.
those.
Yes. I also got actual coal a couple times.
Oh.
What?
I got rocks.
My parents liked to play practical jokes, so we got actual coal a couple times. My dad also used to like to do these really, really cruel pranks on me and my sister. One year, and I have this box in my closet. I can show it to Sobe sometime. I have the box in my closet. It is a plywood box that's about 2 feet long, 1 foot wide, 1.5 feet tall. Plywood on all sides. This plywood box was, it was screwed shut, and then it was screwed to the floor. Oh, what the fuck, Eddie?
He's like, continue the story, Dad!
He just vaulted over me and just punched me in the nuts. I know we were just talking about nuts, but you don't need to do that.
You said.
Ow. Anyway, so me and my sister are both just given screwdrivers and told, yes, hello, I know, you are such a cute baby. Yes.
He's apologizing.
Is that what you were told, or?
We're told, we're told to unscrew the top, get into our box. Okay, I get into mine, there's a couple things in it. And my dad's like, well, get it off the floor now.
Oh,
I'm trying to get it off the floor, but it's taken forever. My dad eventually says, and my sister finally gets her lid off and gets the same thing on the inside of hers. And then we're working on getting it off the floor, and I am dying trying to get it off the floor. I'm like, I'm done. I gave up. So my dad says, go get the drill. It's hidden here. I get the drill, pop mine off the floor, and there's a $50 gift card under it. My sister ends up stealing the drill, gets hers off the floor, and there's nothing under it. Now, the funniest part, her gift card was thumbtacked to a shelf right next to her head the whole time.
Oh
wow.
my god. That
Yeah,
sounds
my
like
dad
something my
was-
father would do.
My dad was cool when it came to Christmas. There was also one year that my dad made me go on a scavenger hunt. He gave me a piece of paper. He said, go here. Then I go there, I find another piece of paper that says, go here. Go here, go here. Going all over the fucking place. Eventually it says, look in the back of the pickup. Well, my dad had a pickup, and then his friend that came over for the day had a pickup. I look in the back of my dad's pickup. I'm like, there's nothing there. I don't know what you want me to look for. I'm like, there's nothing there. And I got so angry at him until they told me, look in the other pickup. I'm like, why would I look in their pickup? I don't go in people's stuff.
It's because your father's
And
the
I
way
got-
he is, and he's a fucking master.
I got a freaking snow shovel. All of that for a snow shovel.
Oh boy! Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
son. Now go shovel
Now
the
you
driveway.
get the shovel. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
It's like, I
It'd
was,
be
I
funny if
was
he actually
so
hid a
pissed.
gift in the fucking snow too, to add on top of that, so that way you had to work for your gift.
That would take way too much effort.
It
That's
sounds like
commitment
something his
right
father
there.
would do.
Yeah, that. So, do you guys have any stories like that for Christmas?
My father used a box of something that I really wanted to put a smaller gift into. Literally, a tradition in this family is you get a big box, put something small in it, and stuff it full.
Oh
of paper.
God, you just reminded me of something else.
Reminds me of when
Oh,
my
God.
brother graduated high school.
So, my dad, since he always messed with me and my sister decided to mess with my dad. So in school, a lot of the time, you would make something like a handcrafted thing for your parents for Christmas, right? I always got to make two things because, two households. So the one for my mom was nice and neat in a little, just wrapped up, and that was it. My dad's, I was like, hey, teacher, can I have a roll of tape? Whole roll of tape. The
I don't like
teacher
where
was
this
like,
is
oh
going.
no. Oh no. Like, she had to take the tape from me to stop me from continuously wrapping that freaking thing up. Gave it to my dad. He had to pull out a knife and cut it open. And it took him like 20 minutes to cut it open. And there
Almost
was
like
one
there's
year
80
that
layers
my
of tape on this box.
then there was one year my brother-in-law had some like knife-proof fabric
Oh my god.
or some cut-resistant fabric. He wrapped something up in that, duct taped it with a whole roll of duct tape, wrapped it up in more of that fabric, duct taped it with a whole nother roll of duct tape, and gave it to my dad. My dad got a knife and he still couldn't cut it because cut-resistant fabric.
Has this little durability war stopped since then?
Well, after that, the cut-proof fabric got traded back and forth between my dad and my brother-in-law for like 3 or 4 years.
All right.
Until it just got lost.
As long as it didn't get upgraded to the point you need to use an anti-material rifle on it, okay?
That would have been
Merry
great.
Christmas. Aim.
I can always tell when my sister wraps the gifts because it's like you can't get a finger in. There's no cracks at all. There's nothing to actually like. You can go at this paper for like a few minutes before you finally get it open.
How? That
She
should
just
be
puts.
impossible.
She abuses the tape. I will say that.
Oh my god.
Essentially what Turtle did.
Mm-hmm. But that's how we tell, all right, Mom wrapped this one because we can actually open this one easier than we can open that one, which I know my sister wrapped.
Could your sister wrap that one? Yes. Get me the butcher knife.
You are such a cute
We've had
baby.
to use a knife before. I just grabbed a steak knife and just stabbed it.
My puppy is putting his head on my shoulder, rubbing his nose against me. He is so cute.
I got a question. How many of y'all ever, I do this every single year. I do Santa Tracker. It's where you actually like,
Oh, yep.
so
Yep,
back in the
I
day.
used to do that.
Yeah, I don't know if this is kind of an interesting story of how that came to be was, it was Sears catalog put a number you could call to, it was a phone number that you could call in the Sears catalog back in the 70s. You call this number and you tell Santa what you want for Christmas. Well, the number they put on the back of the catalog links you to the U.S. Air Defense Force, you know, like the people who monitor for missiles and bombs coming into American airspace. And instead of just turning the kids away, what the United States Air Defense did was they said, answer the phone and give updated reports on where Santa is. So they just went along with it. A mistake turned into a yearly tradition because of a fuck up. We can thank Sears for that.
And then they
Oh my
made
God,
the
that sounds
NORAD
like-
track Santa, the NORAD Santa tracker.
Sounds like something my father did for like
NORAD, that's what it was, yeah.
I want to
Yep.
see if I can put that up. on
NORAD
the
is
TV
the
this week.
governmental agency.
Oh, you can pull it. There's apps you can download for your phone and tablet. You can even, there's a channel that tracks Santa and how many gifts he's delivered every second.
There's a website.
I'll need to see if Roku has that then.
There's a website.
I'm pretty
with
sure they
it.
do,
I
yeah.
don't see why they
and
wouldn't,
There,
but I'll double check.
there used to be like little games to play on the website too. Little
Mhm,
flash
yeah.
games.
Yeah, it's
I
pretty, it's
used to get
kid
to
friendly,
sit
I'll
at
say
the
that.
computer like
Yeah.
all day watching that. And then as soon as it's like, oh, he'll be here in a half hour, time to go to sleep. Okay, fine.
And it's like what my father did when he was working as a security guard at the mall that does not exist anymore. He'd write up reports like every other Christmas or something like that about refusing Santa entrance to the mall. He'd literally write up a whole
what?
report.
Oh no, zip ties. Yep, I used an entire bag of zip ties one year on my dad. That was fun.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, now we get to ask Ivory. He's here.
Sorry, I know I'm
So,
late. I'm
any crazy stories from Christmas when you were a kid?
Or any tradition.
I mean, you're
shoot.
basically still a kid, so
no, not really. It's nothing really. Oh yeah, I got my first car when I was 14 on Christmas. It was a 2013 Dodge Dart. It was a custom model too. It was really nice. And that bitch exploded on my 16th birthday.
wow.
2 years.
fun.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
All right, damn.
Wow.
Wow,
Yep.
indeed.
I saw a video of it.
You have a video
missed
of the
that
car
part.
exploding?
No, I have a video of me
Oh,
getting in the car.
damn, I
and
would love to have
starting
seen that.
up. It sounds
Wow.
so nice.
Oh my god,
Yeah, I was
Titan.
about to say, it's like
I am
Just got
not,
to my house.
you know, there are only so many years I can tolerate that song.
Mariah Carey.
Do you just recall how many times Mariah Carey's
for
played around you?
Christmas.
I stopped.
Shut it. I
Titan.
have to work with
I
those
had
Okay.
to
It's been
stop
19 days.
because I was I was driving myself
if you're
insane
not
doing
from-
that.
If you're not from the Midwest,
It's
you
been
won't
19 days.
understand this.
I've been able to avoid the song so far.
Look, I work where they constantly play
Okay,
music.
so listen. So
Just gonna check my mic for a second.
if you're not from the Midwest, you probably aren't going to understand this fully. But there's a
Midwestern Europe.
like a farm a farm store basically. Like they have all sorts of stuff that you would use on a farm and crap like that. It's called Fleet Farm.
Fleet
I
Farm?
worked
Okay.
there for a school year, my junior year of school. I worked there, and I worked in the lawn and garden department. Lawn and garden during winter becomes toys. So I got to be there putting up all the toys, putting them on the shelves. Yeah, it was a fun time that year, and there were so many kids like, "Oh my God, I need this toy, mom, this toy, where is it?" Like it was great stuff.
This is why I'm glad I worked at a small convenience store where I didn't have to constantly put up with that.
Here's a good question. What's the gift that you remember most getting as a kid?
My Game Boy.
I think I've already answered that question.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You
The
kinda
shovel.
did.
The shovel is
Oh
the
my
only
God.
toy or only thing I remember getting.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
wait until
very
I
You
get
know,
back.
it's
I'll
your
be able to
demise.
get
The
back to
only
work.
thing I remember getting for Christmas below the age of 20 is a shovel. That's sad, isn't it?
It kind of is. I'm
It depends on how
sorry.
you look at it. What are you doing with the shovel?
Well, you missed the story of how I ended up with the shovel, but I had to do a scavenger hunt and go from point to point to point to point, round in circles for an hour until I was told
Just hang it on
go
your
in the
wall.
back of the pickup. And it
For
wasn't in my
anyone who
dad's
just
pickup; it
joined
was
chat
in
and
my
want to
dad's
hear the
friend's
story
pickup.
too, tune into YouTube next week and you'll hear it there.
Yep. Yeah. Anyway,
16 minutes late.
I don't remember. I don't remember specifically the gift that I don't remember a gift that I received, but I remember the best gift I ever bought for any of my family members was for my sister, and she still has it actually. So there's this at our mall, which was open at the time. It's closed, been closed for years, but went to the mall and there was this place called Eastern Treasures, and what they have is like a mix of like a samurai shop with a bunch of art and all sorts of cool stuff, like, you know, Eastern, obviously. But I go in there and they had this mirror that had dolphins around. My sister loves dolphins and she loves mermaids, but this mirror had dolphins around the rim of it, and if you turn on, and there's a light behind the mirror, and when you turn it on, a mirror pops out, a mermaid pops out in the place where the mirror was. So the mirror disappears and it becomes a picture. And I was like, this is $27. I'm buying this. She's gonna love this. So I bought it. She still has it 25 years later. It's the best gift I ever bought.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
$27.
I told her I can't outdo that. Like, you're not getting a better gift no matter where I go, what I try. She's never gotten anything better than that. At least from me.
All right.
I think I got a Rubik's Cube one year.
I know for me, the biggest gift I received was the final book of a series that I was reading called The Wheel of Time. 14th book. God, do I remember it.
A book.
Oh, the sweet memories.
Let's put it like this. When I was a kid, when I was in, like, elementary school, I've read through the Harry Potter books within, like, weeks. It took me
I don't
literally
doubt it.
maybe 2 weeks to do. Or it took me a day or two to do a book, another day or two to do another book, and so forth. It really...
Okay. So
Was my
we talked
topic.
about how Christmas was when we were younger.
Well, I guess I don't get to share mine.
What about now? How is Christmas different for
Yeah,
you
what-
now? I'm
yeah,
really interested in
something-
what Stealth said.
He didn't say his gift.
That's good.
I'm glad you're interested
Nice
now.
recovery.
Because this was back in junior year of high school for me. And a few months before we had started that year, my then girlfriend, y'all know was my wife, had to move out of the state. So we've been long distance for like 6 or 7 months up until that point. And I told my dad, all I want this year is to go see my fucking girlfriend. So, come Christmas morning, we're all opening our gifts. I get this big ass box. You said it before, like a box with a box with a box with a box in it. At the very bottom of that box was a Greyhound ticket so I could go see her before
Holy
New
shit.
Year's.
That's wholesome.
Hell yeah. That's,
Nothing will
that's a
compare.
father
That is the
year.
greatest Christmas gift I've ever gotten.
Father of the year.
That's an
or
awesome
Stealth?
dad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, Stealth, I want to know how Christmas is different for you now than it was when you were younger.
I have to travel up there. That's about it.
Well,
I
I
have a
was
4-year-old
thinking
I
you
take
have
with
a
me who
kid.
plays with her cousins. That not much has changed besides that.
Well, I was thinking Christmas might be a little different for you now because you have a kid. So you're doing the things that your parents used to do. Or are your parents just doing that for you and your kid?
Well, my parents are the ones hosting the party, so we generally go up there. Christmas is going to be different for me this year for one other reason. Because of my discovery of my egg allergy, I cannot drink eggnog, and it pisses me off.
Oh my god.
No, you're
Yeah.
missing out.
I know I
I'm sorry, I
am!
don't like eggnog
My
that
daughter's
much.
missing out. That's how we discovered it.
Well, it depends.
Your
If you,
dad is?
it depends on how much vodka you pour
No,
in.
my daughter.
Oh, your daughter's
No, it's supposed to be rum.
Yes,
We've
yes,
done
ooh.
vodka
So
every year.
she's allergic to egg?
Huh?
She's allergic to eggs, too.
I mean,
Oh,
don't get me
wow.
wrong. I
you
like
can't
rum.
enjoy an omelet.
Yeah, it's not lethal, but it completely wrecks my stomach.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Shit.
Just have a deviled egg or two, it'll be fine.
No!
Oh my goodness gracious.
Motherfucker.
Now, supposedly there are like egg-free types of eggnog that I'm gonna track down, but it still pisses me
try.
off. I'm gonna have to pay extra for it. I know I am.
That's stupid,
Yeah.
though. You have to pay extra for something like that.
I have a
Usually,
question.
I think if you're allergic to eggs,
What's
it's
that? You
usually
wanna be
you're either
healthy?
allergic to the whites or the yolks, and I think it's usually the yolks that you're allergic to. So if it's egg white only, you should be fine.
Yeah, try something with egg
think.
white only and see how it goes. And
We'll
if
see,
that's
but
problem,
in the meantime,
then you know you
with
can
the
have
typical
yolk.
eggnogs that I buy, never pieced together they were making me sick, and that was just how thick they were. Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Sorry to start on that sour note.
So, Christmas
Nah, it's
for
fine.
me is different now than when I was a kid because I don't do anything at all.
I think we know.
At this point, I get gift cards for people. And
Like,
it's just
This year, I don't work. Starting Christmas Eve, I don't think. I think I work Christmas Eve actually,
I work Christmas
I don't
Eve
work
from,
Christmas
like,
Day,
6 to 2.
and I don't work until the second of the year.
My job's right next to me.
So I have a week and a half, or I have about a week at the end of the year here that I don't work, and I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Hmm.
Maybe pull the snowblower out.
I'm
That's
gonna have
it?
to pull
You
that
gotta
out
work?
like tomorrow
Yeah, probably, depending on how much snow we get.
during my
tonight.
lunch break.
Well, this
Anyway,
is the first Christmas. I don't spend it with my
anybody
family,
else?
so
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Christmas feel. I guess it's.
Feels too corporate now.
It's not that it's
Too much of a
corporate. It
cash
feels.
grab.
I don't know. It feels like there's a lot left.
I'm pretty sure it was
with
when we started.
with people coming and going in life. Christmas feels a little more empty, but you know, obviously things come along to fill it. But it doesn't feel the same as it was when you were a kid. Just felt a lot more special.
All the holidays now just sort of feel more like a corporate cash grab, and that's it. There's nothing special about it. It's just another day that sometimes you don't have to work that day. And you're expected to spend money on things that you wouldn't normally spend money on.
I've never had the urge to
Barbara.
spend money on President's Day. Just saying.
Oh god, I just
would
went
you?
to look at chat, and the
I
first
save
lines
money
I see
on.
from Titan are
I was talking about holidays.
President's Day is a holiday.
A federal holiday, but not a regular holiday.
Still
Federal
all.
holiday?
It's
If the
not
banks
the
are closed,
same.
it counts.
I am counting Halloween as a holiday when it comes to corporations, businesses, companies, stores. Halloween is a holiday in that sense, and that's what I'm talking about. And it's all just a cash grab at this point now.
Oh my god,
Halloween, Easter, Christmas, they're all just cash grabs.
Not you. Ignore her.
I save money every Valentine's Day.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Lunar
Oh, that's
chat
also just a
said
big corporate cash grab.
that their friend is duct taping his brother's
Let's not
presents
forget
in
about
multiple layers,
Veterans
and then
Day.
also adding layers of zip ties. Fucking Christ.
Well then.
Sorry, what about zip ties?
How did that
Apparently,
get your attention
Lunar's
so quick?
friend is wrapping their brother's present in layers of duct tape and then layers of zip ties.
Oh, what a bitch!
Ooh.
So
Wait,
Now,
you were on
I wonder.
Tax Day, Titan?
now I wonder,
Intriguing.
what did all of you do for New Year's when you were a kid? Because I know what I did.
I got to stay up till midnight, probably 2 a.m.
I just stayed up
I dated
until
a girl on
midnight
New Year's.
to watch the
That's
ball
like the
drop
only
in
thing
New
I've
Year's
really
Eve.
done for New Year's.
So there was
I
a
like
good
watching
4 or
the-
5 years that my mom and stepdad were DJing for New Year's, and I got to go with that day and party it up at the bars. And now,
really?
what's crazy now is this year, New Year's, I won't be in VR chat because
Oh,
I got to
yeah.
DJ at the bar all night.
All right, yeah.
Apparently,
Speaking of
Titan
speaking of DJs and New Year's, have you ever seen? I think it was 2016 or 27. You'd probably have to correct me. It was Darude, and he was doing Sandstorm leading up to the countdown, and then as soon as it hits midnight, the song just takes off. You know, he was.
It drops.
It's like the timing was just absolutely perfect.
That sounds amazing.
But if you get a chance, watch that because that footage is awesome.
I'll have to. Titan apparently, when they were young, drank apple cider and sat in the hot tub.
Nice.
That sounds like an amazing time. Fucking hot tub New Year's.
Thought you were going to say hot tub time
Yeah,
machine.
yeah.
I was about to be concerned.
Well, hello.
Hold on a
I
minute.
nearly said hot tub.
I mean, Hot Tub Time Machine would be a good holiday movie.
What is?
What all movies do you watch around the holiday season? Like, what's the one that you have to like? It's almost mandatory. You have to watch it.
Nightmare Before
Die Hard for the meme.
Thank you, Vampy.
Yes,
Oh, there we go.
that's the movie you watch for Halloween and Christmas.
Exactly.
I also learned my wife hasn't seen it yet, so I know what we're doing this year.
What?
She has
You
not
gotta
seen
do it on
Nightmare Before
Christmas. You have to watch
Really?
it on Christmas.
I cannot make any guarantees on that. I think she works after.
Ooh.
She's working overnights these days.
Well,
No. Usually Christmas Day, the night shift does not work that night. Only Christmas Eve.
Yeah, and
so what
senior
about
living, that doesn't
New
matter.
Year's for? What are all you
What?
guys doing for New Year's this year?
Drinking.
Probably gonna be VR
Yeah, I'll
chat.
probably
Probably
take one
working.
shot and then go to bed.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna probably be working, unfortunately. It's just that fucking day.
I can't stay
Absolutely
awake
fucking
anymore.
Nothing.
I'm old, dude. I need my. I'm
Unless
an
my
early
daughter's
bird
ready for
now.
it.
I'm
If my daughter's
abducting
ready for
Sophie
it,
to go to
I'll try and
the
take her
bar
to a
with me.
fireworks show instead. Otherwise, I'll be in VR.
Wait, New Year's fire?
I-
What?
Fireworks.
New Year's fireworks is the thing?
Do you not do?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
No, we don't
Like
do
the
that
ball
up here.
dropping and fireworks, everything.
You live in America. How do you not know
Yeah,
this?
you live in
Because
America.
I
What
live
do
in
we
the
do?
Midwest, where we
That
get
is not
feet
an
of
excuse.
snow for New Year's. No
It
one
is
wants to
kind
go
of an
outside
excuse.
and
It
watch
gets cold.
explosions in the sky when it's 30 below.
I fucking
Then
do.
put it on your TV.
Oh my god.
That's
When
it.
it's 30
All the more
below.
reason to light the fireworks. If it's 30 below.
I mean,
Yeah, but the
I will
fireworks
find a way
aren't
to
gonna
super
warm
heat
you
my
up.
front yard if it means getting fireworks.
Turtle,
Fuck you.
we're getting a bonfire so we can have fireworks in the winter.
Now I have heard of
Just
people
throw that
around
shit in
here
your
doing a
garage.
bonfire for New Year's. That's an actual thing.
That's also
Some
another
farmers
good one.
just light up bonfires in their
sounds
fields.
good.
Bonfire, fire pit, grilling in general, those work too.
No, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. See, bonfire is the only reasonable option in Wisconsin because it's cold as fuck.
Yeah.
At least then
It's
you can
snowing
dance
right
around
now.
the fire and be warm. Go
There
full
is
tribal.
snow on the ground.
Actually, believe it or not, it's
Oh,
like
yeah?
60 outside right now. And it's 8:35.
Well, now I gotta look.
Jesus.
Yeah, 55
It is
here.
It's like
it's
28
8:35.
outside right now, I think.
Haze. Okay.
And let me
Thank you,
think.
other channel.
7:35 and it's clear.
It is.
Sorry,
18.
Charles. Looks like it's negative.
Oh,
Only
48.
18.
It is 33
48 degrees
here.
Celsius?
33 degrees. And
Circuitry must be
Oh,
dying,
boy.
man.
What? 48?
So, what are the other notes for today?
No, I'm
oh,
good.
sir, check chat.
He's chilling.
Oh,
Yeah, me,
Uh-huh.
New Year's as a kid, I did a lot of.
What are we doing for this Christmas and New Year's?
bro, that's like a
Yeah.
4.5 hour drive. I ain't doing that.
So here's something to talk about. If you could spend the holidays anywhere doing anything, what would you do? Where would you go?
Fuck a
Bed.
bitch. Anywhere.
Curacao.
Yeah,
Hawaii.
exactly.
If money was not a thing, I would go to Hawaii or the Netherlands.
I'd go to
You can get away from
Japan.
the cold for a spell.
The Netherlands is cold.
I know, type. We'll talk about it
Yeah.
after the show.
Yeah, but you mentioned Hawaii.
Yeah, I'd go to Hawaii because warm and tropical all year round. But
Just
then I'd
come
go
down
to the
Texas,
Netherlands
Turtle. It
because
doesn't
it's just
get
cool.
that cold down here.
Okay, so
See,
I didn't go to Hawaii,
I
but I
have
did go
seen
to the
snow in
Caribbean on
Texas.
Christmas.
Yeah. Rarely.
Yeah, my
I
grandma paid
drove
for a
in
family
snow in
reunion.
Texas.
It was
Nice.
something like $50,000 she spent on like everyone in my family to go, and my lord, I never want to be surrounded by my aunts and uncles ever again. But
Yeah.
I will
That's the
say
place I would
that
go.
it was 20 years ago. It was 2004. I was 17, and we went to St. Thomas, Barbados, Aruba, Republic of Dominica. We sailed out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. We sailed out of San Juan. And here's something
I have
interesting.
been-
I didn't know this. I'm sorry, real quick. I didn't know this, but in Puerto Rico, they celebrate Christmas way differently than I was. It was a culture shock to me because in every gift shop I went to, they had statues of the Three Kings. And so I asked
Yep.
the guy who was our driver, I asked him, why do they have statues of the Three Kings? And he says that, well, here in Puerto Rico, we celebrate the journey that the Three Kings made to get to Jesus. And we celebrate their journey.
Which
and
was supposed to be the whole point, but then... Yeah.
And I was like,
Corporate
yeah,
greed.
that's a pretty interesting. I don't know. It was interesting. It was fascinating to me.
Money.
Like, I'm not religious, generally I don't care, but if you're gonna celebrate it correctly, you know?
Yeah.
If we really
Yeah,
want
Yeah, I
to
just don't do holidays anymore.
Historical rabbit hole.
But I'm gonna get paid on New Year's. Yay!
I get paid tomorrow.
Oh.
I'm not
So
getting
I'm
paid
getting
at
paid
all
for
anymore.
New Year's, DJ.
That's my last check of the year.
What's money?
That's a good
Uh,
question.
next
it's
week
that
is
green
my
A
stuff that I
$1
wet my
bill?
ass
What is
with.
that?
Money is that green
supposed to
stuff
blow
that I
my
use
nose
to wet
with
my
this,
ass.
This is a napkin, correct?
We went completely different directions.
Anyway, so anyone else want to talk about where they would go, what they would do if they could go anywhere?
I would go to Akihabara in Japan for New Year's. Yes, I'd go fucking full otaku
You
and
said
go
that
over there.
so fucking weird.
Akihabara in Japan.
Chernobyl.
Akihabara.
Just fucking say Chernobyl.
What?
I would say someplace quiet. You know,
Hey, bro,
I
I might
don't.
come back with superpowers.
Man.
What do you think?
You know, I just.
No,
Just
Japan,
probably stalker, not-
If I come back with superpowers,
Japan actually
or
sounds like
I'm
a really
gonna,
nice place to go to for
I'm gonna end
holidays.
up in the hospital with cancer.
I was gonna say, if you come back with superpowers, don't tell the government. They will weaponize you.
Yeah,
I
you
wouldn't
hide those
care.
things well.
It's not like they could
Think
stop
about
me,
it,
Go full
full
right?
Psyche
Twitch.
Kuso.
Yes,
Go
you
full
fucking
Psyche
would.
Kuso and just hide it all.
You know, okay. So speaking of Japan, Vampy, since you brought up Japan, and Titan's in the chat saying he'd go to Japan,
Hiroshima.
but except he'd ask, where are the subtitles? Well, I got bored like a week ago, 10 days ago. I got bored and decided to start
Dango
learning
Kuso,
Japanese
okay.
using Duolingo. So me and Sobi are learning Japanese.
Hey.
With the goal of getting proficient enough at speaking and understanding Japanese
So bad.
that we can go to a bar in Wisconsin and speak only in Japanese and make them think that we are not from around here.
Okay. So, Donage Oroshoka.
Yeah. So
I
I'm
don't
learning
know.
Japanese.
Nothing.
It's
Fuck
gibberish to
how
me,
you
but
say Britain and British in Japanese?
Because there's no R's and L's in.
No, it's Igirisu. Britain is Igirisu.
Igirisu.
Let's not tell him what.
Yeah.
What
How the
black is.
fuck does that make any sense?
I don't know. I don't speak Japanese.
Yeah,
The
Ingirisu
best.
is English.
Yes, and no, Igirisu. Igirisu.
I'm from the south.
That
and
is
I'm
not
white as fuck.
English.
It's like a cardinal sin around here.
No. It's supposed to be saying English.
Am I wrong?
Ingirisu is supposed to be
No,
basically
I'm-
saying English.
no objection from me.
calling them English.
Holy shit, that makes sense.
God, you need to get cultured, boy.
the only thing I know that involves
No,
Christmas in Japan
no,
is
so
they have Kentucky Fried
Duolingo-
Chicken on Christmas Day.
No,
That's
so
it.
Duolingo
Yes.
says that
I have heard
Igirisu
about
is
that.
British,
That is actually intriguing.
Yeah,
and
but it's supposed to.
Igirisu-jin is,
But
or no, Igirisu is Britain, Igirisu-jin is British.
yeah, but it's supposed to be like English and Englishkin, kind of thing, you know, or England essentially.
Yeah, that makes sense now, a little more, but it's still.
Scotty Mashita.
It's still a little weird.
It's
yes.
still compared to America and American. Like, okay, so we're so far off topic now, and I really want to talk about this for a
Yeah.
second.
It was your bad.
But
Can we just say I'll need down and call it a night?
Japanese is such a simple language when it comes to countries and someone from that country. Like in the US, or in English, if I say someone is from Japan, you would call them Japanese. If someone is from China, you call them Chinese. Some countries like Canada, Mexico, you call them Mexican or Canadian. In Japanese, it's just Canada Jin. You just add Jin after the name of the country, and that means from that country.
Yeah.
It's so simple. It doesn't change how it's said, doesn't change how it's pronounced or spelled. It's exactly the same.
I'm gonna change how you're spelled.
Giggity.
You think Japan or China
Anyway.
still does happy endings?
Oh my god.
Just a
Go
random
to the
thought.
I want to go
Philippines if
find
you
out
want
now. I want to go find out now.
Go
I
to
have
the
to go find out
Philippines.
now.
Go to the Philippines if you want that.
Oh, really?
I mean, Japan has something
Yep.
like that called the Soap House.
Oh,
Red
yeah,
light
that
district.
sounds like a fun time.
Just don't drop
So
it.
best time. No,
Yeah,
you
really.
get to lay down.
I mean, Germany also has legal legal that stuff. Anyway,
League of Legends.
off that topic now.
What does this podcast turn into?
Anyway, back to the topic at
Fucking
hand.
shit show, never forget.
So, anyone else want to talk about what they would do if they could do anything they want?
Or go
For,
anywhere for the
for New
holidays.
Year's?
If I could actually do anything I want. Vampy? You were saying?
So Titan in chat had said they'd also go into those adult figurine stores and stare at the naked figures.
Jesus. Titan, you should go to New Jersey. There is a mall directly across from New York. Like literally across the river from New York. New York City in New Jersey. I don't remember exactly where it is or what it was or what it was called, but there is a freaking an anime store there that has all sorts of weird, crazy figures and shit. I bought one. I bought a couple actually. They're up on my desk. They're tiny though. They were like $15.
Damn.
Titan did ask an interesting question, and I'm going to twist a bit. He said, are there any games on Steam you wish you could play? And that does remind me. The winter sale has started. Is there anything on there
Ooh, it
that's caught
has?
anyone's eye yet? Yes, it has.
Let me check.
Ooh. Actually, let me see, because I don't particularly buy games anymore.
There's a game
Games
from
are
a
too
few years ago I
expensive.
want to get called Ion Fury.
Well, Cyberpunk 2077 is on sale.
Oh, the God of War Ragnarok's
Fancy.
on sale.
The
I'm
Kingdom
still
Hearts
playing
packs
Dusk.
I don't have are on sale, so that's good.
Oh, hang on.
Stardew Valley's on sale.
There is a game
Sometimes
that
I
I
was on
apparently have on my
I wouldn't
wish
know.
list,
Wish list?
called Firewatch that is on sale for $2. That's going in my
Ooh,
cart right away.
Firewatch is a good one.
I've watched that too many times. No point in playing it.
I have not ever seen it or
Reynolds.
played it or
Oh
anything.
shoot!
I know
Speaking-
nothing about that
95%
game.
off for Need for Speed Heat.
Speaking of video games, I don't know if this is true or not, but I saw something on X that says it's rumored that Bethesda is remaking Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Really?
Oh my
That's
god.
Like, it's just a,
The sixth
it's
game, do they? They
it's a
really don't want to
rumor.
make the sixth game.
Pissing me off with it.
Well, here's the thing. I want them to re-release either Fallout 3, like fully the same thing. Give it the same treatment as Skyrim got.
I would
Well, I'm
love a
gonna buy
remake.
the
Oh,
rest
so we
of
gotta
the,
wait a whole another 30 years.
No, absolutely fucking not.
Well, you guys are now making me go through the Steam winter sale and I'm spending like $80 on games.
You're
On
welcome.
you.
Oh no, that stuff is still in there, Titan. That's still gonna happen because, as they say, it just works.
Uh-huh.
If you go in the Steam store and look at all the nice sales, you might be able to actually get some points.
Stealth.
That is true.
That doesn't look. All right.
I dare to open my Steam menu, and my body just flips the fuck out.
I
Well,
know.
Helldivers 2 is on sale.
Oh, I actually want Helldivers too.
It's only $32 instead of $40 right now.
How much
I
is
don't
Lethal
know.
Company?
Helldivers too.
I have no clue.
Blech.
Did you say how much is Lethal Company?
Yeah, how much is that?
Let me see.
Like $20. That's like $20.
It's $10 normally. If it went up in price, we have an issue.
I thought it was
Ooh,
$20
Texas
when I
Chainsaw
bought it.
Massacre is only $10 right now.
No, actually, someone gifted it to me. Never mind.
Lethal
Hang on,
Company is
that's
actually
not
not on
what it
sale.
Since
Oh.
you played VR chat, BeamNG Drive. How does that make sense?
Already on it.
Wait a minute. I wonder.
What? Oh, yeah, okay. Space Engineers 2 is
God damn
Devil May Cry.
not on sale.
There is one game that I've
sucks.
been wanting to get for a while. Hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, but it's never on fucking sale.
Forza
The
Horizon
other one I'm
5 is
looking-
on sale.
No,
The
it's
other one
not.
I'm looking at is Liar's Bar.
I just
Yeah,
looked.
there's like a-
Still $20.
I already have my
Dang it, I
Lions
was
Bar.
trying to get you with it.
Yeah,
I have
that's
the
fine.
horseshoes, blah blah blah,
I
and hand
wouldn't say it
grenades.
if I wasn't sure.
I have that game.
Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes on sale for $1.49, which is actually not bad at all.
Oh wow.
That is
I had
another
that
one I'm
game.
thinking about.
I
Also,
had
I
that
wanna
game.
get-
It's $1.49.
You know what?
Mostly I want to get H3 because my roommate really wants to try it out. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
Honestly,
I
that's
got
bullshit because I
got
paid
an
like
off-
$15 for that.
I have an off-topic but on-topic question. Who here has Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes?
I would
I
buy
do.
it right now.
I do not.
Let me check.
Never heard of
might
it.
have
Yes, I made it.
I have it. Circuitry, you have it?
Yes,
I
I do
have
have it.
Man, we're gonna have to
I
mess
have
with
it.
circuitry
Okay.
just to get
I
get the bomb
literally just
defused.
got off a
So-
meeting to
Holy crap,
finally
Xavier.
make it here.
The
Nice.
reason I'm asking who here has Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, we could do one podcast episode where we trade off playing that game
Oh,
and just play that game the whole podcast.
Ooh.
I've literally
Ooh, that does sound like fun.
I think the
That's
rule-
actually
So
not a
it's
bad
like we
idea.
all do a whole stream together? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, we would just do it in Discord and I'd have to figure something out, make it work.
Yeah, we'd have
It'll
to
be
find a way of
romantic.
sharing our POVs.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
easy. I can help you with that.
That sounds like a hell of a time.
It takes a bit of setup. I used to do it sometimes though.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh, now
so
we can
I
catch
think
up
we're
Xavier on
gonna.
our questions.
Xavier, you know, before we wrap everything up, Xavier, what did you do
Hey.
for the holidays as a kid, and how is it now different?
Oh, okay. I used to do this weird thing called fighting with kids and with toys and stuff like that. We have a whole like mosh pit like in my backyard and stuff like that. GI Joes, someone gets a fist fight. You would always take the toy and just use that as your bludgeoning device when you. I mean, it sounds
Huh.
like I'm making a joke, but I'm not. Christmas Day was a violent event. You have like 19 boys, all of them got 19 violent toys, and that's exactly what you did. You went in the backyard and brawled right with your thankful gift. You have that's and I miss those days.
Like a bunch of
Basically, a
Nerf
child
guns,
fighting
things
ring.
like that.
Yeah, it was good times. Good times. It taught you to be strong.
God forbid one of them gets a shotgun.
Oh, speaking
Or
of
a Nerf
shotgun,
gun.
I just
The
bought new
Nerf, the
ammunition.
sock'em boppers back in the day. Oh my god.
Fucking.
Okay.
Yes.
So
The
how is
foam
how
swords.
is it all different for you now though?
Oh my god.
Like, what do you do now?
I hate the. I mean, okay. I want to say I hate the holiday altogether. I get to sit back and watch, my little girl, who's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Slowly, it's just like a day where hey, we get gifts. It's that. And then like later on, the best part of it is just sitting back and watching TV and movies together. It's so chill compared to the violence of when I was young. And it's just like we watched like what was it? There's the movie with the train and the snow and stuff. You guys know the one. It's
Polar
movie,
Express.
train, snow and stuff. Yes, that's what we're probably going to do this year. We're going to sit down, watch, have some approved Christmas drink of some sort, and we're gonna have that nice moment of it's like, oh, thank you, mom, dad, and everything. And then all I'm thinking is just, I want to just beat you with a sock'em bopper right now, and I can't tell you that in a loving, caring manner. I miss that, man.
And Xavier, your childhood was a child fighting ring. That's all I can.
No, I
think
just
of
miss beating the shit out of my family on Christmas Day.
Listen, a bunch of ladies had a bunch of boys, and we all came over, so it just became violent over the years, and they couldn't stop us. You're not stopping like 10-year-olds with safely approved weapons not beating on each other. We're gonna step in front of it. You're gonna be a part of the violence. Someone's just gonna oops, I didn't understand that, hit your nuts. That's what you do when you grow up. It's
Okay.
That's amazing.
Before we wrap it up here, Xavier, I want to know, what are you doing for New Year's this year?
other than working on call, I will be doing the thing that Floridians have to do. You need to be in water, holding your camera and showing off that you can go swimming during Christmas. I know it's we get shit for it, but we love the shit, and I'm gonna be doing that during Christmas Day. I'm gonna be in a pool posting myself in water and swimming about. That's what I plan to do with the family.
Can we get a picture of that in the podcast chat?
No,
Yeah.
You want that?
Podcast
Yeah, I can. I'll do that. I'll do that. Get a picture.
I would so kill to
And
see
you
that photo.
And you're gonna see me surrounded with a bunch of other kids that are also in the water, just making a mess and everything. That's what they do. That you gotta leave there, but no carnage. I'm gonna buy sock and boppers now. That's what I'm inspired to do. Oh no! What happened? Someone
Turtle
sock and
Crash,
bop turtle.
keep going with the story. Don't worry.
Okay. There's the quintessential like day. You turn it's not 12, it's not 10, it's 11. I remember. That's the day. You've had your collection of violent toys built up over the years, and now you're ready. You know, because last year they get a tall, girly like cousin that's a girl, but she's really strong for some fucking reason, came in and kicked your ass. You're coming back with legal vengeance, right? So you have your sock and bopper, right, in one hand, and because the other one popped, and you have your foam sword from the year before. And then right when the time to attack to get the toys, you're already pre-armed with your sock and bopper, and you're the only one who's not opening toys. You're just ravening carnage around the tree. And so the first thing you do is you hit that bitch right across her head. This Kamehameha.
Turtle's not here.
11-year-old me was so happy, and then she sees it coming, grabs the sock and bopper off your hand. Nope, I'm ready. The foam sword out of nowhere, straight for the heart. It was so great. Okay, so and that was like the 90s, and I think in a way, like the parents were not there to stop it. They were there to go, here, look at him go. There he goes. There he goes in there. There, Chubby Kitty's coming out the wall. And they were just basically like the guys who was like refereeing there on the cage mat. And you got the mom that pretends to worry. You know you wasn't worried, Mom. You were never worried. And it was, they would be on the side just sitting there like, oh, well, you should stop them. And then she's sitting there eating another fucking cookie with sprinkles on it, green for some reason, because that's the flavor she likes. It's not a flavor, it's a color, Mom. And then you'd have Dad, oh, here goes Chubby Kitty, he's coming out. All he does is roll on the ground. All the kids fall down. They're getting back up. Someone's got 2 sock and boppers. Someone got 2 sock and boppers. That one's not holding a weapon. Timmy, drop the nails. That's for the girls. That's for the girls. Timmy don't care. He's thinking that clawing is an action. And then, of course, like after the first hour, everybody's supposed to get in trouble, so we do.
Sorry, I got taken away for like 5 minutes. Hi, Zapian. What the hell did I miss?
You missed the story of a lifetime.
Watch it on YouTube. You'll find out.
Yeah, watch
It's
it on
what
YouTube.
Christmas was
I'm
in
gonna be
the
honest with you,
90s.
Stealth. I lost like the first minute of him talking. I just kind of lost it. Turtle's
We'll
not even
rewind
here.
together then.
The podcast isn't even running.
It is running.
Where the hell is Turtle?
That's what I'm saying.
Turtle says his power popped on his
Turtle!
rig, so he'll be back on in a few minutes.
Anyways,
Hang
continue
on.
story, Xavion. It's
Oh.
fun.
Yes, please continue
Great.
that.
Okay. So,
okay.
so I'm
I see what
11.
happened
This
to
is this is the quintessential year because the first thing I remember just going after. Wait, it was Tanya. Oh wait, I can't put out real names. Not Tanya. Anyway, Tanya
we're not
was the
streaming.
bitch that I was going after.
We're not?
We are streaming.
And
Yeah,
and of course,
his
the
streaming is on a
first thing
separate
you
rig.
do is I go after Tanya. Tanya's got a full foot above me, right? She's still a full foot above me as an adult now. I don't know what she was eating, but apparently it worked for her. Tanya was big, and then we have Fat Kenny. Kenny was not big, up and down. He was big left and right. Both of the ways were very big. And Kenny would just be the one that knows who stop all fights. His amazing move is just rolling around over because you rip the paper, right? It's a mosh pit of wrapping paper that you bought from Hallmark, and it's just all on the floor. Or that cheap stuff that they got the year before after Christmas. I know it's that because the paper's just like a little discolored on the ends because it kind of gets old after a while if you just leave it for 5 fucking years because there was a deal in Sears or something like that. Anyway, that's a side tangent about saving money. Be economical. What I'm trying to say is
storyline did I just hear?
I just.
Again, I was gone for 5 minutes. Xavier's here, of course.
Okay, so okay, to quickly recap, I was fighting Tanya, and I waited not till I was 10, not till I was 12, but it had to be 11 because I was still innocent enough to get away with some shit. So the first thing I do when we were told, okay, kids, you can go get the gifts, is I smacked her with the right hook with my sock and popper right through the face. That was so great of a moment. She goes there and goes like, what the hell? She grabs my sock bar, pulls it out of my hand. I have the left side ready, like I'm just watching, Mushu for, Kenshin, like 11 years straight, but I'm 11, so I didn't see it. So I have the sword straight like a gangster, pulls it out from my left side and hits her right in the heart with the foam sword. It was great. And it was still young enough to get away with it all. That was the good thing. So what I'm saying is, back in the day, it was very violent during Christmas Day, but those are the special memories I have. Getting into a freaking brawl with all the violent toys that you have, the over masculine people have. I think Timmy still plays with nails.
Well, now that I'm back, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up.
Welcome back.
ADHD, everybody.
Just in time to kill the show.
Yeah. So, thank you all for being here talking about the Plymouth holidays. Plymouth and New Year's. The holidays. Happy holidays.
Yeah.
Xavier should just write a book about his Christmas.
I will
We're
read
not-
it 100%.
It was.
Just call it the evolution of Christmas.
It creates your personality, man.
This is
That's all you gotta
revolutionary.
do. Buying sock and boppers, that's it. This was not promoted, but needs to be.
I want a sock and bopper and put it on my nub.
I think Nerf.
Nub and boppers.
I think Nerf was the company that made those. Did
So, as always, you can find us
They'll never see
on
it coming.
Twitch.tv/Turtledude01. You can find us on Twitch.tv/Turtledude01. You can find all previous episodes on YouTube.com/Turtledude01. You can find us on Twitch every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time. And the episodes are uploaded to YouTube 1 week later. So if you missed part of this stream, go ahead and watch it on YouTube next week. And obviously go back and watch all the prior episodes because they're great. They're awesome. We do some crazy things.
Do it.
We're going to go ahead and do the thing we usually do at the end of every episode, if I can get it working, because, I kind of got
If you want to see how
figured
crazy
out.
this podcast can get, watch episode 21. What is VR chat? That's my recommendation.
Oh, God.
You
Oh God.
We do such a good
most-
job staying on topic.
Hey, we really stayed on
So-
topic that episode. Anyway,
Yeah.
so we're going to let everyone show themselves. We're going to go ahead and start with... Xavier.
You
Oh,
he walked over like a fucking waiter.
I was
I'm
getting
going
ready
to. I'm going to
everything.
chill. Also, I'm gonna need the only nub picture because it's going someplace real soon. Turtle, you inspired me last week, so I am making a whole new world with as much love to the point of having a goon room installed into the base of it. This is going to be an absolutely mad lad 225 world that you guys are going to absolutely love or make love into or be sad and lonely. Regardless of it, it's going to be there for you, and you guys can go there on my thing on Zavian TV. Just search up my name, look at my worlds, and there you go. And I'll be streaming the 30th in January. You'll see the opening stream. I'm going to make an event out of it. So if you guys want to do that, it'll be there.
Okay, and circuitry.
I actually
All right. Yay, you promoted. So happy for you. I'm going to be starting my new show next year on rumble.com/circuitry. I'm also live on Kick. I'm going to be doing testing the waters with dual streaming between the two platforms. I might also be live on X as well. So definitely look out for that. I'm on YouTube. I'm basically everywhere except TikTok. Fuck TikTok. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, you filthy animals.
Also, if you see a circuitry on TikTok, they're a dirty phony.
Okay. And we go to Vampy.
Keep the change, you
You
filthy
know the
animal.
current deal. You can find me on
Big Red
twitch.tv/Sir_Bloodworth.
Phony.
As of now, I'm still working on getting the new PC parts together to build it, and fun. Anyways, I still have to talk with Stealth about.
He didn't use his hands.
Still haven't.
What?
Christ's sake.
Hi. I can join VR chat. The what group was it that I made again? Been a minute. The Black Cat Bingo. I am barely here right now. I am so tired. Black Cat
It's okay.
Bingo, only nubs,
He's smoking a Christmas Pringle.
and the Pixel podcast group. Yeah, that's it. That's all I had to say.
Alright, I'm just gonna start with this now. Fuck it, shit show, never forget.
Yeah.
Second of all, you have to find me at twitch.tv/DeltaFox. I ended up actually doing a small stream last weekend, not the Halo night, but we found out after podcast that Warframe 1999 dropped literally the next day, so I was gearing up to
that
do
was
that. I don't know if I'll do any other Warframe or Halo streams this week because Christmas. If we do, I'll see y'all there.
Okay. And just to toss this out there, if anyone's still watching, I've been working on something new, a Minecraft server again. You can find info in Discord, play.turtle-mc.org. Old ass domain that I've owned for like 10 years now. Running Minecraft servers again. Yeah. I also host, so if you want servers, cheap hosting. Anyway, I'm just gonna give it to you guys while I think.
So
hi.
put some
Again.
Yes, of honkers. Huge bungalows.
Well, everyone from the corner may as well head over this way because that's where the camera's pointing right now.
Yeah, the camera's over here.
Oh yeah.
Come on, group shot.
Let's
Group
cuddle
shot.
up.
Everybody
So-
in. Come
let's
on.
just
cuddle up.
Come on.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Here we go. We gotta get a picture with
Who put
everybody.
this hole here?
Oh, by the way, comment down below. Where would you go if you had a choice anywhere in the
Towards the one
world
not in
for
this
Christmas
picture.
or New
Hold on.
Year's?
Yeah,
got
where would
this,
you want to
I got
go, and
this.
what would you do?
This is perfect. This
Wait.
is actually
Comment
perfect.
whose lap do you want to sit on? Come on, you want to sit on one of our laps? Do you want me to sit
Sit
on
on
your
mine
lap?
and I will stab you in the nuts.
So I guess I'm not.
Do you want to sit on?
I will eat your nuts.
I guess I'm not doing that today. Cool. It's bulking. So I'm just gonna go ahead and
Spoken.